We're continuing to talk about the severe rain and flooding across parts of central Texas. 3 days of very wet weather has hit the same region as last July's deadly flooding in Texas, though this time around residents are aware of the dangerous conditions and there have been numerous warnings. Jason Allen is in Kerrville, Texas with the latest on the situation.
The rain is still falling in the Texas Hill Country and the Guadalupe River still roaring. Now it's come down from some of the highest levels that we saw in the overnight, the early morning hours, but it is moving and looks a lot like it did a year ago, just over a year ago, in those deadly floods back on the 4th of July. If you look at the trees, you can still see some of the scarring on the bark. That's from the July 4th flood. And then down lower, you see some fresh scarring where the bark was newly stripped away. That's from this new flood. But the water levels got a lot higher than that. In fact, a lot higher than I know people here expected them to. In fact, they got high enough that some of these brand new flood alarms actually went off in this flood. There are 105 of them that had been put up and down the riverbanks. When water gets high enough to get right in here, that sends up a float, which sets off the alarm, flashing light, sirens. There were people at an RV park just down the road who told the company that it was the alarms that went off that alerted them to just how high the river was getting. Because of that, they were able to get out in time and get to higher ground. But there has been a lot of destruction from this flood in some of the same places, again, that we saw it happen last year. There are roads that are washed out. There's infrastructure that's washed out. There have been rescues that have been happening during the morning hours. And again, people here looking around and finding it hard to believe that after that flood that they were told would happen once in 1,000 years maybe, that they are back experiencing it again. Back to you.